Hey planner friends, I am here with you to do another plan with me. We are doing May 4th through May 10th. Here we are looking at last week. I absolutely loved this kit. This is my Plants Are Life kit, definitely in my shop, so go check that out. I'll have the link for you below. But let's get started here. I'm just going to take these out. Yes, I'm working on EC inserts on Happy Planner disc. I know I get lots of questions about that, but I literally just punched them and kept on going. So they have been working great. Here I am in May. And actually, as soon as we get life back, I will probably be switching sometimes over to ERIN CONDREN hourly inserts. So here this week we are using my Planning Addictions kit, her Netflix and Chill kit, I think it's called. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but that's what I call it. I loved these colors. I know that it was Mother's Day week. I just wasn't feeling the whole Mother's Day vibe. You know, it is what it is. So I decided to use these ones. I absolutely love the colors of this. So I decided to use it. So here I am. I'm just putting down the washi strips right now. This week I am going to be doing another voiceover, as you can hear. I pretty much have been going every other week with one of these. Some of you really like the voiceovers, some of you like the more chatty ones. But right now in this crazy time of quarantine, if you guys could see what is going on around me at this point, you would probably be laughing. So this one, I have my son, my youngest, over here to the left of me doing his schoolwork, my oldest behind me doing his schoolwork. If I hear in the background when I was editing this, like my husband coming down and interrupting me, let me tell you, there was a ton of stuff going on during this video. Here we are moving on to the date covers. These are just something that I have been using nowadays. Normally, I'm not even a date cover type of girl. They just take too long. I don't like taking the time to do these, but you know, in these times and during this quarantine, my planner is definitely a space for me to kind of zone out, especially when the kids are kind of doing their own work and my littlest one is actually working. I really like to just kind of zone out and put together my planner on that Monday morning. And yeah, just kind of think about what the week is, even though I know there's not that much going on in the week, which you'll see, but it definitely does help. So like every other week, I am going to start with covering up that lovely hexagon that everybody loves. Then from here, I am just going to start putting all of like the dividers down with a checklist so that I can start writing down all of my children's homeschooling work that they have to get done, and that is pretty much what the top portion of my planner is looking like every single week right now. It's just working for me. I can put down the main things that my little one needs to get done, and if my big one has any Google Meets or appointments. I don't know about you guys, but homeschooling, there are days where it is pretty decent, and then there is days that it is just woo. We are trying to get through it with a 7-year-old that has ADHD. It sometimes is a little rough, but every day we are getting through more and more of it, and he is just getting more and more used to the schedule, so it's you know, getting better. My 12-year-old is actually doing amazing. He has one class where he's struggling a little bit, but I don't even know if it is all his fault or not. It's poetry, and what 12-year-old is even into poetry and doing it at home is probably even worse. Here I'm now moving into putting down stickers for my YouTube videos. Right now, even those are kind of just floating around. There's no schedule. I'm trying to get back on a schedule. It's just not working. Every day is different, and I never know when I'm going to get a quiet time, like right now, to film or not to film, or if I'm going to have to do a voiceover, those type of things. I'm about to put a full box down just because I knew on Monday we just didn't have a ton of things going on. Next, I am about to put down a Monday through Sunday sticker for my meals. I have been trying to do this, as you will see in my sidebar, every single week. It's falling off. We used to stick to it a little bit more, but me and my husband kind of have been a little bit lax on all of this. We need to probably get into it a little bit more because we have come to nights where we've forgotten to pull something out of the freezer that we needed, or something along that lines. So we probably need to get back to this, but you know what? It is what it is. We end up eating, frozen food or something at that point. I also wanted to start out with a few habits. As you can see, just 3 this time. I believe that these are going to be checking IG posts, posting on my photography Facebook page, as I am trying to ramp that back up, as it's sounding like we are going to be able to start working. Then walking is the other one. I definitely wanted to get in more walks this week. The weather ended up getting pretty cold at the end of the week, so I don't think I got as many in as that I would like. But I am trying to walk 5 miles at least 3 times a week, with littler walks in between those. Next, I am filling in some quarter boxes, then that full box that you're seeing. We needed to go grocery shopping on Tuesday, so I knew that would take a little bit of time. And then I left the rest of the evening, I believe, for whatever else we were going to do that day. Now I'll start filling everything in. You will see that I am loving this Sharpie S tip pen. They're pretty much one of my favorite pens, along with the Ink Joy pens. These 2 pens are pretty similar, and I just love how bold it is, and I've been sticking with it. The only place I really can't use it is in my Stateology memory planner. It does ghost a little too much for that, but I just go to my Inkjoy at that point. I have been getting a lot of questions about this little book that you'll see me using throughout this. It is just from Michaels. It is in the Once More for Love collection. And I have been just adding all of my stickers to this. It is so convenient to have a lot of my sticker sheets in just one spot. So this is one thing that I absolutely do love. You will see it a lot, and that is probably why I get a lot of questions about it. Let me know if you guys can't find it. I do know that when my Michaels opens up, I do have a few people that are asking to see if I can get one, and then I will ship them out to you guys. You also see me flip through it a lot like this because I haven't gotten it down organizational wise the best, but I was looking for like a bill due sticker, I believe. Yep, a bill due sticker saying that I didn't want to pay bills. This was when I needed to do my budget and needed to go through everything. Next, I needed to certify for our unemployment, and that's very important to do so that we can get our money. Okay, as I was mistaken earlier in this. This is where I am going to be filming and editing some of my plan with me's. As you're going to see, I needed to do a plan with me and my budget one. So I had a lot of stuff I needed to do that day, including going out grocery shopping, which right now is probably my least favorite task, where that is one of my favorite tasks in normal everyday life is to go grocery shopping. I don't mind grocery shopping as long as I'm by myself, honestly. But right now I cannot stand grocery shopping. It is probably my worst task I have to do in the middle of the week. So it is better that my husband can go with me, but we are spending a lot more money because my husband is going with me instead of me just going by myself. So I then needed to print and cut a few orders, not too many, and then the rest of the night I just wanted to kind of chill on the computer and edit and watch Netflix with my husband. See me a lot of times use these little skinny boxes and cover up the little icon with a YouTube little sign for my YouTube videos, just to remind myself that I need to get that up loaded and all the information ready for it, along with promote it in the morning and all that kind of good stuff. So here is where kind of you will see me melt away from my planner as we get further and further in the week. We just don't know what is going to be happening anymore. So I'll move on to the weekend sticker, and then I broke my weekend sticker. You're going to see me repairing it here. I was so upset. But it went back together, and you can barely tell when we get to the end of it. No big deal. I did want to mark in there that it was Mother's Day on Sunday. We did have a minor little event on Friday that I'm going to be signifying, just like a drink night we wanted to do together. And then, like I said, Mother's Day, and we still didn't even know what we were going to be doing on Mother's Day. Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't really move on and do anything else for the rest of the week. I am just going to sit here and write in everything that my kids need to do, because we do get a full week's plan of all of their homeschooling. I'm going to write that in really quick for you guys. And actually, I think I even forgot to go in and write Happy Mother's Day up there. But that is pretty much how it is. I did love at the end of the week how this kind of turned out, so I will put a B-roll of that right after this. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new here, and if you love this plan with me, click that thumbs up. I will see you in the next one.